Well, hello there and welcome to today's video. In this one I'm going to be timing all 4 of the elemental dragons that go in laps around the map in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Now you may ask, why do this? And the answer to that is that a lot of people are having trouble finding some of these dragons, specifically the light dragon. So by knowing how long it takes for each dragon to complete one full cycle of its lap, you'll be able to better predict where they're going to be, or how long you may need to wait at a certain location until they show up. I will be presenting these in the order of quickness as well, so the quickest one first, and then we'll go through all 4 that way. And please bear in mind that all dragons move at the same speed. The difference in lap times is due to the size of the laps, not the speed of the dragon. And that also there may be a few seconds discrepancy just for loading in and out of the chasm, but that's beyond my control. With that being said, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom content, which will be coming very, very soon. Let's get into the video. So the first dragon we're going to be timing round the map is Naydra, the frost dragon, and from the image I'm going to put in the top right corner of the screen, we're coming out of the Mount Lanrayu portal of the depths and travelling clockwise around that blue line in the image in the top right around Mount Lanrayu, Hateno village, East Necluda, up to the portal there in the top left of the image, into the ground underneath, then round, and then the timer will stop again at the portal at Mount Lanayru. And as soon as the timer starts, we are going to go to 20 times speed for the footage, because otherwise this video would be over 3 hours long. And away we go then. So here we go, we're coming out of the portal at Mount Lanrayu there. As you can see, getting some footage for potential thumbnails or, you know, footage for the intro and stuff. But yeah, turboing along. Even at 20 times speed, you can see, you know, that is quite slow on the mini-map there in the bottom right. It does take a while. So at the moment, we're just going across the Necluda Sea and coming up to East Necluda very, very shortly. Close to the Skyview Tower right there. So already about a quarter of the way through so far. Now heading straight north. This is quite a long trek north to go for the chasm entrance there. And obviously, as you can see in the footage, I keep getting hit with ice every now and again and freezing solid. So I knew that descending down into this portal, I was going to get quite frosty. So I decided to just hop on the back. But it doesn't really matter whether I'm stood on the dragon or anything. It goes the same speed no matter what. And for this bit of footage, you know, I was kind of hoping for like a first-person view, almost like a monorail effect, you know, for the footage. But yeah. Just look at that time speeding by in the top right, you know, 26 minutes there, you know, 27 minutes, that's how quick we're going, and the time is very close to up. There it is, it's up. So total time taken is 28 minutes, 56 seconds for Naydra the Frost Dragon to do one full lap. That's where we started 28 minutes, 56 seconds ago. So yeah, that's Naydra done. Awesome stuff. Time to move on to the next dragon, which is Farosh. Here we are then, so we're going to start timing Farosh as it comes out of the Gerudo Desert chasm entrance, up north around the Skyview Tower, little wiggly path, over Lake Hylia to the east, then back down into the chasms, all the way around that squiggly line, and then the timer will stop as it comes back out of the Gerudo Desert chasm. And away we go then. We are now 20 times speed, timer on screen. We're heading north now, up around the Skyview Tower, the Gerudo Desert Skyview Tower, and then over to Lake Hylia, over to the east, which is just before the halfway point by the time we get there. I have got the rubber suit on for lightning resistance, but if you stand at the tip of the horn there, you don't get electrocuted anyway. You just have to be careful when you go into the chasm. So yeah, 10 minutes all boiled down to yeah, less than 1 minute. So that's the advantage of 20 times speed for this video. And as you can see, it takes quite a while there to get over to the other chasm entrance. Still going over Lake Hylia right now, but should find the chasm soon. There we go. And I jump off for these bits because when you're heading straight down, the kind of things that the dragons fire off are more likely to hit you for some reason. So yeah, now going down underneath the chasm, underneath through the depths and everything. Yep, just sailing along. Yep, flying along there, real nice. And yes, I have illuminated all of the light routes as well, so should have a nice view if I can keep the camera steady. Obviously, while recording that footage, I was trying to keep the camera pans as smooth as possible because I knew that this was going to be potentially at least 4 times speed, the footage, and it's ended up being 20 times, so luckily I did nice smooth pans for that. So should be heading back now to the chasm entrance very shortly. Yep, we're just approaching that right now, coming up on the chasm entrance. Yep, ascending there, and yeah, having to hang on. And just as I get level there, 35 minutes 13 seconds, so just a little bit longer than Naydra the frost dragon, but it has a slightly larger lap. So yeah, like I say, if you're looking for this dragon, wait near that entrance and check back every kind of 5 minutes basically. Yeah, that's probably going to be the best way to find it. Yeah, all good. So there we go, just jumped off, and now it's time for the fire dragon Dinraal. And here we have the fire dragon then. We're going to be starting the timer as the dragon comes out of the Akala Highlands chasm entrance there. Goes kind of northeast, then back round, and almost a straight shot north of Death Mountain into the chasm entrance just north of Great Hyrule Forest, and then goes into the chasms and roughly follows the same track all the way back through the chasms, and then comes back out again at Akala Highlands where the timer will stop. So the timer will begin now. And we're off, so heading off into the sky from the chasm there. Obviously the lap timer started. 20 times speed. This is quite a long lap, so 20 times speed is yeah, an absolute blessing here. And as you can see, I keep hopping off the dragon from time to time. Them fireballs do tend to like fire out at all different angles, so doing my best to dodge them. I do get flamed a couple of times during this, but I've got decent armour, so that's all good. So at the moment, look, just heading north of the Death Mountain there to the west. Yeah, I'm getting a bit mixed up. I'm kind of holding my phone looking at a map here, just making sure I know where it's going. Trying to commentate on this at 20 times speed can be a bit rough, I'll be honest, but you know, imagine doing this at normal speed. You know, I was actually thinking, what am I doing here? Little glimpse of the light dragon there, heading the opposite direction. We will be doing the light dragon next, and yes, it will be 40 times speed for that one because it's ludicrous how long the route is for that one. But yeah, so we're heading now, still heading west, near to the Great Hyrule Forest Skyview Tower, just to the north of there. And to avoid getting flamed by the fireballs, obviously I've dived off the dragon, just doing a bit of gliding there. And as you can see, the health bars depleted a little bit from getting flamed and whatnot. So yeah, this fire dragon actually flies really low in the chasms. So if you wanted to stake out a spot in the chasms, there's plenty of ledges all around where you could jump onto this up near the fire temple there, which is yeah, just passing. Takes a while to get round that, of course. Yeah, but we are now heading back to the east underground in the chasms. So yeah, awesome stuff. Flying along, gaining the altitude a bit now. So if you're going to try and hop on this in the chasms up near the fire temple's the place to do it. And yeah, there we go, flying along, just, you know, getting some footage for thumbnails while also you know, dodging fireballs, you know, footage for intro and things like that. So yeah, should very soon be heading upwards towards the chasm entrance. Yeah, very shortly. And there it is, the chasm entrance. Total time exactly 48 minutes. So yeah, that's how long it takes Dinraal to do one full lap. So bear in mind that's not tied to actual game like daytime or anything like that, the day-night cycle. So if you want to look for this, just keep fast travelling between the two Skyview towers, the Hyrule Forest Skyview Tower and Akala Highlands Skyview Tower. And if you want to scope out the fire temple as well underground, good chance of spotting it down there as well. Just keep rotating through until you find it. So next up is the one that people have the most trouble with, and that is the light dragon. So let's do it. And here we have it then, last but not least, it is the light dragon. Now From the picture I put on the screen, you may not be able to see it very well because it is a full map in the picture, but the white line indicates the direction path of the light dragon, and yes, it covers pretty much the entire map. So yeah, the footage for this will be 40 times speed, just to try and get through this, because you can see just how long that path is, and it basically covers all of the teardrop dragon tier locations on the map. So yeah, a lot of people have had trouble finding the light dragon, so yeah, hopefully if you see the path on this, might help you find it yourself, who knows. But yeah, the timer will begin just as I put that waypoint down and exit the pause menu. So now. And yeah, that waypoint I put down is just north of the East Necluda Skyview Tower. I had to put a waypoint because the light dragon does not actually go into any of the chasms. So yeah, weirdly enough as well, on this route all the way across the map, I actually saw all 3 of the other light dragons, but trying to point them out at 40 times speed is going to be tough. I think it was about now that that Farosh was just underneath, so yeah, managed to spot Farosh right about there. And I didn't actually realise that the light dragon actually went around the tier locations until I actually went around the map. And you can imagine how excruciating this was, you know, 40 times speed. Just look at this. It takes absolutely ages. And because it takes such a long path and is like high up all the time, it seems like you're going a lot slower as well. So yeah, just something to just something to take note of there. Yeah, going really, really slow. As you can see, I'm trying to kind of move the camera to the teardrop locations just to show that it does cover them all, apart from the final one on that spiral island, you know where I mean. Yeah, so yeah, we're just heading up now. Let me check my map here. I think we're heading up near Hebra Mountains right about now. That's roughly where we are. Yep, lovely stuff. And yeah, there we go. Heading now for another teardrop location. You know, yeah. I've got some cold proof armor. There we go. Look, there's Dinraal. Did you just see him there? Yeah, him or her. I don't know which one it is, you know. Yeah. Oh, the amount of star drops I saw on this. Oh, star fragments, and I couldn't get them. I was quite gutted. Yeah, but it's all right. Kept getting harassed by aero kudas as well. So if you see me kind of hopping on and off, it's to dodge aero kudas. I didn't want to do anything that was going to slow down time or anything, so I just basically dodged them by running up and down and using the glider to evade them till they went away. Yeah, so we're coming round now. So we're seeing 2 of the dragons so far. And yeah, I actually catch up with Naydra, the ice dragon. Kind of both dragons are following almost the same path. If you look on the map there in the bottom right corner of that map, where the light dragon's path is, you can see that the paths almost overlap. So in this footage, look, you'll see that there it is. Look, there's the ice dragon there. Look, yeah, and kind of follow almost the same path for a while. So if you are to ride the light dragon around the map, which would be crazy to do so, you'd probably see all 3 other dragons. And just cross the waypoint there, and that is time at 1 hour 52 minutes. Yes, I did literally stand on the light dragon's head for 1 hour 52 minutes. Yeah, occasionally hopping off to dodge aero kudas, but other than that, yeah. And the first bit of footage you saw of Naydra the ice dragon was literally just after this bit of footage, but I wanted to do them in time order. So yeah, I will now put on screen the times of all the dragons as well. So yeah, I want to thank you all for watching. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please subscribe. I've got loads of Tears of the Kingdom related content coming up. If you want to watch my full movie version of the game, it's edited to perfection. All the main cutscenes, all the best boss battles and everything. All boss battles, should I say. Yeah, and then edited just with the key bits of gameplay footage. So yeah, if you're interested in that, I will link that in the description. And I'll link any other future Tears of the Kingdom videos, or my latest one, or you know what I mean, in the description. But yeah, until then, I hope you have a great day. And yeah, I hope to see you all again very, very soon. All the best, everybody. Catch you soon. Bye-bye.